Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to lesson number 8 in Mr.Skelcy's kitchen for science. We're doing science in the kitchen. Get it? Science, kitchen, kitchen science. Alrighty. Well, like I said, this is lesson number 8, but before we do that, we gotta say hello to some people. Our shout out is going out to the rest of Miss Alfonsi's 5th grade. So Marbina, Matthew, Zoe, Elvin, Mason, Tyler, Savannah, Alex, Arla, Olivia, Natalia, Endret, Carter, Cullen, Nevaeh, Samantha, Giovanna, Kaylee, Mateo, Nathan, Emily, Jared, Jude, Sienna, Taylor, Colin, and Ione. So hey 5th grade. That's your shout out there from Miss Alfonsi's class, and to everybody else at Fox. Hello. Let's see what our man Darth has to say.
Most impressive.
I know. Thank you very much. Most impressive.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
Oh my goodness, that's a threat.
What is thy bidding, my master?
My bidding is to get this video done, and so we can move on in life. So today is measuring, and you know, measurement comes in a lot of different ways, but the question we have to ask first is, why do we use measurement? Okay, well, measurement allows us to have what we say is a standard or a base that everybody agrees on, okay? So if I agree on it, and our director Caitlin agrees on it, and Darth agrees on it, Mr. Body agrees on it, if everybody's in agreement that this is going to be the way we measure something, we have started to use measurement the way it was meant to be, and in agreement that this is what we have decided what we're going to use to measure stuff. Now here's the crazy thing. There's actually 2 systems in the world that we use, and the first system is what we use in the United States called the Standard English, meaning that's like 1 inch, 1 foot, a yard, a mile, a cup, a gallon. That's all what we call standard English measurement. Now pretty much the rest of the world uses what we call the metric system. And what's so cool, I think, about the metric system is that you do it by groups of 10. So everything is based off the base of 10 in the metric system. And it doesn't matter how small something is, it's always done in 10 units, and that's how it's done until it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, how else do we measure stuff? Well, we measure stuff when we're in our car. When mom and dad are driving, they have to know how fast they're going, okay? So they look at their speedometer. If they want to see how far they went, they look at their odometer. In the kitchen, we might use like measuring spoons. We might use measuring cups, okay? When I'm working on a project and I need to know how far, how long or how wide something is or deep, I use a measuring tape, okay? So all of these things are tools for measuring. And you know, another great example here is a cake. And not that that's a measurement, but if on the back of it gives me the directions. So if I look at the directions here, it says to add 1 cup of water, okay? 1 cup of water and 1/3 cup of oil, and then we add 3 eggs. So, and we know what 3 eggs is, it's 3 eggs. Each egg is a singular thing. So, anywhere you go, if someone says add a cup of water, we are all in agreement that this is 1 cup. Now it can be this metal cup, it can be a plastic cup, doesn't matter. As long as you know it's the exact same measurement. And then we have bigger measuring cups, like this, to help us measure out more stuff. So measurement in our lives is huge, okay? We need to have measurement in order to make things, in order to bake things, just whatever. So, and you can also do measurement with anything that you agree upon. Let's say you and your classmates said, hey, let's use a paper clip for a unit of measurement. That's fine. If you wanted to use the same size paper clip, now one person can't use a little paper clip, the other person use a big one, you got to be in agreement. What size paper clip are you going to use? That's your unit that you agree on. So now we're going to do a little measuring here, but before we do, let's see if we can get a hold of Mr. Factoid. Mr. Factoid, hey Tom, how you doing? I'm doing good. Hey Mr. Factoid, Mr. Factoid, Mr. Factoid, oh hey Mr. Factoid.
Hey.
Social distancing. Okay, what's the fact for today?
The fact for today is the average worker bee will produce only 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in its entire life.
That's pretty pathetic. Poor little bee doing all that work for 1/12 of a teaspoon or tablespoon?
Teaspoon.
Yeah, teaspoon. Okay, thanks, Mr. Factoid.
No problem.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
You know, being a tiger and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Factoid. Okay, now, Tom, can I use you for an experiment? Yeah! Okay, we're going to measure you. What? Well, we're going to measure you. We're going to see, let's see how long you are. Thanks for helping. No problem. Okay, when I look at Tom, he is 8.5 inches long. And from arm to arm, he's 6 1/4 wide. So now we're going to figure out how much he weighs. Okay, get in there. All right. Now, Tom is you notice the scale went down. Okay, now how do we find Tom's weight? We're going to keep adding these little metrograms until it's even. So I'm going to add 20. This blue one's 20. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay, next one's 10, so that gives us 30 grams now. This one is 5. This gives us 35 grams. Okay, we see the scales start to move. Let's see here, Tom. I think I'm going to add 1 more gram. So that's 35. This makes 36. Let's see here. Cool. So I would say Tom weighs 36 grams. Okay, Tom. Now, here's your homework for today. If you can send me the assignment, what I want you to do is trace your foot, just like Mr. Skelcy did. That's the Mr. Skelcy foot. And then you're going to take some scissors and cut it out real quick here. My director's always like, why don't you cut it out before? I think this adds to the excitement of the science video. Alrighty. Okay, this is my unit of measurement, 1 Mr. Skelcy foot, and what can I measure? I can measure anything I want to. Let's measure the body here. So, 1, oops, let's go like that. 1, 2, 3 and a little extra Mr. Skelcy feet. So I've agreed that this is my unit of measurement and I'm going to use to measure stuff. And that's what I want you guys to do this week is go ahead and measure something. If you want to get real crazy, find mom and dad, grab a box or some cookies or something and use measurement to bake something. That's always fun to do too. So if you do bake something, send me a video or a picture so I can check it out. So, alright, so this is going to be a real short video this week, and I hope everything's going good for everybody. And let's see, who can we thank this week? I'm going to leave it up to you guys this week. You find somebody in your life that you think's been very, very important to you in dealing with this whole COVID-19 thing. So, I miss you guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you at the next lesson.